called Ding-a-ling Day.
Oh, you did use the term ding-a-ling earlier in the show.
Who did?
I feel like I did.
You probably did.
I think I did.
Now, they mean you're supposed to call somebody you haven't talked to in a while.
Ding-a-ling. Oh.
But it made me think of the Chuck Berry song,
Yeah.
My Ding-a-ling. Chuck Berry, for all of his accolades and as many guitarists and musicians as he inspired, My Ding-a-ling was his number one hit. He only had one.
I don't think I know that.
My ding,
My
his
ding-a-ling.
grandma gave him a bell
Yeah.
to play with. She called it his ding-a-ling. He couldn't keep his hands off his ding-a-ling.
Oh.
And then Chuck Berry got a little bit older.
Now let them.
He wanted the dingleberry-a-ling on
right.
camera. He was filming girls farting or pooping and
Ew.
some toilet cams. Yeah. The ding-a-ling-a-ling. I thought Chuck Berry had been dead longer than he has been. He's only been dead 2 years.
Yeah,
he just died.
He's old. He was around a long time.
Wow.
Yep.
For some reason, I was thinking
Pay
he
him
had
in
been.
cash.
I was thinking that he had been dead for a long time. He was born in 1926, died in 2017. There's simply no way to know how old he was at the time of
Wait a
his
minute,
death.
he was born in 1996?
Chuck Berry the Eighth was born in 1926.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder how old Marvin was.
Marvin Berry! You know your cousin? Marvin? Speaking of ding-a-lings, there is a girl outside Kansas City who has taken some heat in her neighborhood. I'm going to show this to you at alancoxshow.com, so if you're watching the live stream, you'll see it. She basically strung her Christmas lights like a big ding-a-ling and nuts. And it's making...
That's all included in a
Yeah, and
ding-a-ling.
it's... Well, no, you could just do the ding-a-ling. She wanted to have the twig. She put the twig and the berries up on the roof.
The Chuck Berries.
Yep, and some people are very upset with it. Make sure that you pay attention to the young lady's name
Okie dokie.
when they introduce her.
All right.
Spoiler alert. So if you're watching at alancoxshow.com...
Santa's going to see more than its
Of course, it's in one side. Of course,
yeah.
it's in one side. Tell you what.
This is something that YouTube will almost 100% of the time fix for you.
I wanted
Like, you have to go out of your way to make it. Like, I don't know how they do this so often.
I wanted to show it to you because they blurred it for the
Yeah.
report, but it's so funny. But I'll play you the audio. This woman's R-rated Christmas decorations got her in trouble with her neighbors. In the audio that I'm going to play for you, they might not tell you her name.
Hopefully, it's 2 channels.
Yeah, this is, yes. I want the video is not, but
Well, play the video, and I'll play the video just so we can see it.
well, it's
And
not
then play that
it's not
audio.
the full audio.
Oh,
I've
but
got
I mean,
a
like,
clip
play
of the
the
audio.
play the video, turn down the audio on the video, and then play the audio, so people can see it.
Okay,
Yeah,
but they have it blurred out, right?
that's so ridiculous.
But the woman who put it up there, her name is
Yeah.
Shelby Gash.
Well, it looks like a giant lit up. Well, it's certainly a statement, probably not appropriate.
The neighborhood's kind of like vibes kind of gone down because everyone's kind of uptight, so it's more of kind of the orneriness.
First of all, love this girl, right? Uptype
Orneriness.
and Henri. Yeah. It ain't Henri, sweetheart. But she wanted everybody to not be so uptype, and so she was going to get a little Henri with it.
Yeah.
Shelby Gash. They're in Lexina, Kansas. Or
Gone down
whatever.
because everyone's kind of uptight, so it's more of kind of the orneriness. A giant glowing.
I don't know what I would have done if I would have driven. I probably would have wrecked my car, laughing.
People think it's hilarious. People are stopping in the middle of the night taking photos and laughing.
cute.
People think it's so much fun. I think there's a lot more laughter than it's bringing out anything uncomfortable, you know.
And I don't think it's appropriate for little kids.
Sorry if this is actually really bothering people. I'm just trying to make a laugh.
She's just trying to make a laugh.
Make a laugh.
Yeah, just trying to make a
for the
laugh.
And the stockings
honorees.
were hung by the chimney with care.
Hi-oh.
Hey.
There you go. You did it.
There you go.
I believe in you.
Where's the fart?
Boy, I'm going to really have a decision to make now with all the constant hilarity between the laugh track or the fart rim shot.
It's a lot.
Oh,
I'm
my
a-
goodness.
Keep you on your toes.
100% in the fart rim shot.
This
I
is
like
a
the
real,
laugh track,
oh, boy.
A barn burner.
All right. Hey, let me say hi to Mark, who is one of our bureau chiefs in Key West. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Alan, how you doing?
How is it down there?
Well, I'm actually up in Miami now. Been kind of a rough go, but I'm doing good. I want to say hi, everybody. Bill, Mary,
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Merry
Mary,
Christmas.
I met you at your Final Fridays. You know my sister Megan.
Yeah. Mark, you didn't miss one. While you were up here, you came to all of them, so I appreciate that. Thank
77 in Miami right now.
you. Nice.
Oh,
It's freezing in here.
I know. I mean, well, you know, certain things happen where I'm staying at a homeless shelter and I'm trying to get housing together and stuff like that. It's pretty tough.
wow.
Anyway,
Sorry to hear that.
you know, well, I mean,
Well, get out of Miami. It's expensive.
I'm recovering from a stroke and I'm recovering from addiction and I just want Mary to know I've stayed sober,
Elaine.
just like she has, and you know, I mean, you guys got me through it. That's what I wanted to let you know. Just, you know, believe it or not, I listen to you guys every day. I'm at work right now, and I love you guys.
Well, we
Thank
love you,
you,
Mark.
Mark.
I'm glad you're doing
Appreciate
all
you,
right,
man.
and we're glad to help in whatever small way we could.
Well, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Have a great holiday.
All right, you too, Mark. All right, take care of
Happy
yourself.
holidays.
Okay. All right, listen, there's Mark, who is, he's doing it, boy.
Boy.
He's got a job.
He came, he came
working.
to all of them. January through, I think, May. He was at every Final Fridays, and then he moved. Some early summer, I think, is when he
Moved
left.
to Key West, now he's in Miami.
Yeah.
Miami.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Also in Florida, before we leave Florida and leave Mark alone, they had to evacuate a school bus because of Axe body spray. Did you see this?
What?
I've never worn Axe body spray, but I remember my son was way into it for a while, right? There was like a spray called chocolate or something that he would wear Axe body spray. I will use the body wash sometimes. There's an Axe body wash that has like little grit in it to exfoliate you,
Hey.
but they don't sell it anymore in the stores, so I have to buy it online.
It's just sand.
It's probably sand.
Sometimes it's a little piece of plastic and it's very bad for the environment because then fish
I'm hoping.
eat it or like they'll breathe it in and it messes them up.
So then just take the fish antibiotics, and you'll be
There
fine.
you go.
Yeah, I tried that too. And
Did it mess with your ding-a-ling?
got a little green around the gills, Bill.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, these kids were evacuated from a school bus after somebody sprayed way too much Axe body spray. This is the problem, too, is that especially kids, but a lot of adults, too, they don't know how to regulate their cologne, their body spray, because it's so easy to apply.
Or their colon.
But also, like, what?
Well, I'm just saying.
Yes.
Get it?
I don't.
Okay.
Walk me through it.
Cologne and colon. People always spell it wrong.
Anywho,
Okay.
the right, he's just being ornery. So
I have a laugh.
he's just trying to have a laugh. Anyway, you know, with cologne, people don't realize how sensitive your olfactory sense is, right? Your sense of smell is arguably the most sensitive one you have. And so it takes very little of this stuff.
It's known as the snowflake of senses.
Because they're all different.
Right, but it's also
Very
so
sensitive.
Yeah, there
So
you go.
sensitive.
There you go.
I was like, no two are alike.
It's very sensitive.
Yeah.
That's right. It's the millennial sense is what they call it,
That's-
Bill.
there you go.
There you go. They responded to a hazmat incident on board a Manatee County school bus. 15 students had mild respiratory irritation.
What?
This sounds
Oh
to
my
me
God.
like, this doesn't sound like somebody was wearing it. It sounds like somebody just let
Spray.
fly
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because that person would be sick.
They sent a secondary bus out to pick up these stranded students. Boy, they have a lot of bad luck down there in Manatee County. They had all those cats.
Yeah,
Remember that?
I was going to say, I'm like, I think I know this county.
Yeah, Manatee County.
Broward Sheriff's deputies arrest a man.
Wait a second. Sorry, wrong. Oh, God. I'm an idiot. I know which one.
Come on, you got it.
I do have it.
You know which one it is.
The goats will be here through Saturday, and they're very friendly. From the Manatee County Fair, Linda Carson, ABC 7. Would you not eat my pants?
Yeah. Linda Carson got her pants eaten by the goats.
Yeah.
See, down there, they don't have no goats picking football games. They're trying to eat old reporter ladies' pants. That is a goddamn shame down there.
Have you seen Linda?
Well, she's dead, Bill.
She's asking for it.
Shame.
Linda Carson, I think, is no longer with us.
Is she dead?
I think so.
She died.
I think
From
Linda
the goat?
Huh?
From the goat?
No. She wasn't murdered by the goat.
I don't know.
Let me see if she's still alive. Maybe she's working. You know, a lot of people, when they leave television, they become like realtors or something.
Private citizens.
ABC 7 is where she worked, Linda Carson, and she's not there any longer.
So, therefore, dead.
No idea. No way of knowing.
Well, her career, I mean, might as well be. Yeah, there you go. So she sold her home in Sarasota for $1.5 million.
Whoa, Linda.
Things were going well for Linda Carson.
Linda.
Of course, down there, it's like not that big of a place, you know. So, but she had been on local television in South Florida for 25 years. She was one of the reporters who was in the classroom. This woman can't get away from goats. Let me explain. She gets headbutted by the goat on.
Sentence.
Well, yeah, she gets headbutted by the goat on live TV, right?
2-1. The judging is complete, so come on out and meet the winners. The goats will be here through Saturday, and they're very friendly. From the Manatee County Fair, Linda Carson, ABC 7. Would you not eat my pants?
The goat headbutts her as she's leaning, and they're like, "Are you all right?" She's like, "I'm fine."
She's got a good, jolly attitude about the whole incident.
She gets headbutted by a goat on live TV.
Mm-hmm.
She was also in the room when George Bush was reading to the kids on 9/11, and Andy Card whispered into his ear, "Mr. President, the country is under attack." And there was that picture of Bush looking like he didn't know what was going on. She was one of the reporters in that room. He was in Florida. What was the name of the book he was reading to those kids? Anybody remember?
Billy Goat's Gruff.
Close.
3 Billy Goat's Gruff. Under the
Goats
bridge.
and Hose.
Goats
I
and
don't know.
Hose.
No. It's called My Pet Goat.
It's a conspiracy.
Coincidence?
Maybe Linda was in it. She's the inside job. Did we just put it together?
Yeah, we really
did.
did.
Just solve 9/11?
Yeah. Take that, loose change.
Imagine being a part of history like that, though.
That's
Like you're
crazy.
in the classroom when the president hears about the
Or
biggest,
being one of the kids?
like the biggest terrorist attack this country has ever seen.
Yeah.
Wow.
So far.
He was in
far.
Sarasota, Florida.
Don't say that.
Hey, listen, you see what's going on out there?
Okay.
And it's going to come from within, not from without.
What, goats flying around? They're just dropping goat bombs? Is it about goats?
They don't call it a Dodge Ram for nothing.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, just a weird little bit of trivia. But the kids got taken off the school bus because of the Axe body spray. It's being ruled as a prank. But they had to get people out there, and they had to have EMS come out, and they had to make sure they were all right. You know, that hot Florida wind carrying that stuff. It's a much more moist atmosphere. So, Alan, I just joined the live stream. Is Mary okay?
Well,
She
I'm
looks
fine.
like she's had a stroke.
What? I'm fine.
That is what happens when you don't get your makeup the way you
See,
want it.
that's what I
You
said.
were right.
I said it's all probably uneven, and my wings aren't looking right. I have not
You
had a
were right.
stroke. I apologize. If
I
look
will
like I've had a
never
stroke.
doubt you again.
Do I look like I've had a stroke? Do I look weird?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? I mean, no.
I mean, should we tell her? Like,
Yeah.
honestly?
Dude, do I look like I've had a stroke? You know what? I saw a picture of myself, and one side looked
You look like
droopy.
you could use a stroke.
Hey. There it is.
Alan, on a scale of 1 to tarantula, how bad are garden apartments? I'm thinking about buying a basement-level apartment. I don't know why.
Buying?
First of all, no one would buy a garden apartment. You rent a garden apartment until you can afford to purchase above ground.
Correct.
Yeah, because no one's going to buy that from you.
No, there's
From 1 to tarantula. I mean, not where she is. They wouldn't.
right,
I mean,
but
you
like
know.
in my building, there's condos that are
Those are
for
ground
sale.
floor, not garden though.
No, there's like garden ones. There's ones that are on
Really?
the same
Who
level.
would buy those?
Don't buy it.
People have bought them. Like they were for sale earlier this year,
That's how much they want to be on the lake.
and they were
I would not
Wow.
recommend buying it. If that's if your wording is correct and how you said it, do not buy it. It's cheap to live there and it's fine. I honestly, I
I would
talk
think-
it
I
up
mean-
a lot worse, but there are spiders. There are definitely spiders. I mean,
But there's
I've talked about
spiders
that.
like on the 10th floor of our building too.
Yeah, but you're right on the water.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
and it also depends on where you're at. But I
mean,
wouldn't buy it. I would
Especially
not
like
purchase
I feel
that,
like
no.
the past few years, spiders have been rampant around like August and September.
Yeah.
Like there's so many spiders, and I've never seen like. I feel like 5 years ago that wasn't a thing. In like the past like 4 years, it's been real bad.
Well, if this is the effect of climate change, take me out of the game. Somebody kill me.
So
I
that
can't do it.
In over the weekend when I was in Michigan, I had to kill a spider in my bathtub in my hotel, and I literally said out loud to myself, I laughed so hard I killed the spider. I was like, "What is this? My house?" I thought that was the funniest thing. Okay, all right, that's a funny joke.
Insubordinate and churlish.
That's right. Insubordinate and churlish. Yeah, what is it? Your house? You can't get away. Just like Linda Carson can't get away from these goddamn goats, you can't get away from the spiders.
They haven't. It's cold. They're not out now.
But buying a garden.
Don't buy it. No.
Well, but buying
No,
it
no.
on the lakefront, I kind of get.
That's different.
Because you got to think forward to trying to sell it to someone else,
Mhm.
unless you're one of these people that's going to live there until you die. But where you are, no one would buy that.
No.
They're not even for sale.
Yeah.
They're strictly for rent.
Yeah.
Right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I always thought it was strange, these complexes that are condos.
Mhm.
You buy them.
Yeah.
But they just don't look they look like a place you would rent.
Right,
And they're
right.
like, condos. I'm like, who would buy that?
I don't know why I always associate condos with being side by sides. I don't know.
Townhouses.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
confusing. But that's what I always think of. A condo is a side by side. But that's a townhouse. Condos are anything.
Well,
condos a small house you buy.
Yeah,
Kind
it's like an apartment that you buy, or
Okay.
you buy it. But, yeah, those are weird too. Like my mother-in-law, before we had our daughter, and she bought a house here in Cleveland. She was retiring early and came to Cleveland, but she had one of those townhouse condos
See,
in Detroit, and I was like, yeah,
I want to buy something that is.
it was
so,
big and it was
yeah.
nice. It's 3 levels, but it's like you still have people on the other side of the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and you got to worry about like homeowners crap, and you can't hang a flag here, and
Right.
you can't do this, and like, oh my God,
Yeah.
these
I
aren't
love it.
cheap, huh?
I love my garage. I love my pool. I love.
Well,
have
'cause you're-
amenities
Yeah.
and things.
But
yeah.
you're like you're insulated, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in a high rise.
It's nice.
I like those.
It's nice. It's real nice.
We get it.
Squifle
Makes me
Towers.
happy.
Insubordinate and churlish.
Churlish.
Churlish. All right, I've got to break. If you want to get the last word in, because the Corey Roddick experience is coming up, and I don't want to make anybody wait. Another chance for you to win yourself $1 million, by the way. Get you in the running for that at 6:30.